Back when the Fallout TV show aired, there was a huge new amount of players introduced to the Fallout universe, and that's largely due to the Fallout TV show being really good. And from someone who sat down and watched it, I really do think it's a really good adaptation of the Fallout series. Looking at the TV show on Amazon Prime for a quick second, I really do think that the show is really great, and I'm excited for season 2, which is currently halted filming at the time of this recording because of the LA fires, and they also wouldn't want to take any chances of affecting the production. And I also think it's because of the air quality that could cause an issue. Also, for a quick second, I just want to say my prayers go out to the families that lost their homes, cars, and lives. It's really sad, and I'm very deeply saddened by that. But getting back to it, season 2 is currently filming for the second season in LA, and it's interesting to see that Amazon and Bethesda want to push a season 2 out as soon as possible. And they did this primarily for the show being such a success for them, and a part of me knows that this upcoming season is going to suffer a bit because of the rushed production. And if we know Bethesda, they are not good at taking their time.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.
Brother,
Pushing aside the topic of the Fallout TV show, we have to mention the absolute success it had, bringing a huge amount of players to the franchise. Maybe even picking up and playing some of the older Fallout games, or even the most current Fallout title, Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is the current Fallout title on the market and has been out for nearly 7 years, and I have made a video about a year ago discussing the current state of the game and whether it's time to return and give the game a second chance. And I would highly encourage you that you check it out, but there's still a huge amount of people enjoying the game currently, and I'm happy for them. And I regularly return to Fallout 76 and enjoy it for a couple hours. I'm also very excited that they're bringing ghouls into the game and you can finally play as one. But clearly the game is still going strong nearly 7 years later, but I would be lying if I didn't tell you all I want is a new Fallout game. Fallout 76 is a great game, but I do think it is time we already move on from this title. And I really do think that this game is going to face its inevitable decline eventually. There's a lot of good things to this game, but there's still so much issues, and I genuinely think it leaves me with a sour taste in my mouth. I really wanted this to be the best Fallout game with multiplayer, but unfortunately the disastrous launch really killed that hope for me. I'm not discrediting Bethesda from the amount of changes they've made, but there's still so much to be desired from this game, and I don't think we're going to be getting that anytime soon. For example, something I've been really wanting for quite a while is for Bethesda to add crossplay so people can finally enjoy this game with their friends on other consoles. But unfortunately, I don't think we will ever get that dream. After everything we have talked about, you can get a bit of an update from where the franchise is. And it's nice to see that it's still kicking and going strong, from the TV show being received well and getting a second season, to the Fallout games getting a huge new amount of players and a huge amount of returning players jumping back into Fallout 76 7 years after launch. Clearly, there's a lot of interest in the Fallout franchise, but damn, the worst thing about the franchise is we aren't getting a new title, and that's 5 years from now when I'm making this video. And we have received tidbits of information of the next game, such as I mentioned the game coming out, and we have received tidbits and a little bit of information of the next game, such as I mentioned the game coming after the release of the upcoming Elder Scrolls game. And Xbox has a really big interest of pursuing more Fallout games. It was leaked a little while ago that they want to push out more Fallout spin-offs and more Fallout games. And the crazy part about this is that the amount of studios Xbox has at their hand is crazy. And I don't think one of these studios can honestly compare to developing a new Fallout game besides Obsidian Entertainment, the same studio that developed Fallout New Vegas, arguably the best Fallout game. I think the studio is universally agreed upon to be the best possible studio to spearhead the next Fallout game. And there were leaks a little while ago that Obsidian could be spearheading the next game, and it could be a possibility that Xbox wants to make the next game. And I know it might be a little far reach, but at the same time there is a possibility because Obsidian is releasing 2 2 games in 2025, Avowed and The Outer Worlds 2. But Bethesda is pretty confident in them wanting to be the main developer for anything that involves Fallout. But that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about in today's video, and I appreciate you all for listening. That's gonna have to wrap up today's video. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.